Hi, we meet again in chapter 6 on location strategy. So, this is one of the 10 operation management decision. This is important where we want to set up our company, where we want to set up our outlet. So, the first one is objective is to maximize the benefits of location. The benefits of location, what we mean by benefit is the resources, maybe the infrastructure of that locations. Okay, now we move to the second one on the factors that affect location decision. Okay, first factor because of labor productivity. Okay, in certain country, why we want to set up the factories in that country because of they have a good labor productivity, skill labor. They can provide skill labor. For example, China, so they can provide. They have skill labor with a lower cost labor. Okay, the second one, lower cost lah, in terms of cost, labor cost and tariff due to the tax. That's why certain company they open up or set up their company in that particular areas because of lower cost. For example, China with the low cost of material, low cost of labor, so most of the manufacturing company are focusing on in China. So what happened when China facing this pandemic? So it affects all productions around the world. Okay, the third one on exchange rates and currency risk. Okay, why Toyota they set up their companies in Indonesia? They has productions in Indonesia and Thailand because of the exchange rate is lower than the 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 company the main the main the main the main productions or main manufacturing. So okay, the fourth one on political risk. So political risk is the main factors, is the one of the critical factors. That's why company choose why they choose Malaysia as the as their manufacturing manufacturer areas, manufacturing areas because of we have low risk of political issues, values, and then we have a great cultures. Okay, and then the next one on proximity to market. So proximity is near to market. Okay, why we choose town as the as our production parts, or why we set up our store or outlets in town because of there are market there, potential market there, people will buy our product. Okay, and then next we move to proximity to supplier. Okay, why we choose that certain location? Because it is near to the supplier, so it can reduce the cost of transportation. Okay, simple example, the athlete shoes. So normally come from China lah, because of China is the one of the main manufacturing companies, all the manufacturers there. Okay, and then the last part is proximity to competitors, which is near to the competitors, or we call it clustering. So when talking about clustering, it involves many people or a group of competitors. Same goes to the coronavirus. So we have different culture cluster. Uh, Cluster Sri Petaling, cluster elite cluster. So same goes to this concept of clustering, competitors cluster. So why it is important? Because we can share the information between competitors. Okay, let's take a simple example. In our country, we do have in every state we do have the industrial areas whereby these industrial areas they have many companies lah in certain areas in one areas. Okay, now let's move to methods of evaluating location alternative. Okay, for this part, this is we will touch on calculations. So we have three methods to evaluate which location is suitable, which location is lower cost, which location they have high values. So these are the three methods that we will cover in our next sessions. So for this part, we will go through the what are the three strategies: location, and center of gravity, and factor rating method. All right, and we have service location strategy, whereby in service location strategy, so first we have processing power of customer, drawing areas. Okay, why KFC they open up their outlets in CMAT areas? Because of there are high drawing areas. Okay, then people's surrounding is there are people around the areas. Okay, then the second one, service and image compatibility with demographic of customer drawing area, which is why KFC set up in CMAT areas, because there are students, there are people, there are schools near there. So there is a lot of market lah, potential market. Okay, the third one, competitions in the areas. Maybe the competition is high or low. Okay, then next one, quality of competition. It is good or not, or worth it or not to compete in that market. Okay, uniqueness of firms and competitors, locations. So why certain companies set up in their outlets in area? Because of they are unique. There is no people offer that kind of service as they can offer. So that is the uniqueness of the firm. Okay, and then the next service, for service, yeah, of facilities and neighboring businesses, which is they support each other business. Okay, let's take examples of restaurant near the CMAT areas, is as you can see. Okay, so there must be near that restaurant is near to the CMAT, because of they can get the raw material from the CMAT as well. Okay, and then move to the next part is operating policies of the firm. Okay, certain service locations policies, it is suitable for the company to operate in particular locations. And the last part on quality management. So in service areas or service location strategy, we want to have a good service that offers a very fast and responsive service. So that is in terms of quality in service location management. So hopefully we will I will see you again in the next session for methods of evaluating alternative for locations.